behind that, the way it used to be on the old Dust 2, from Gandalf will fall to the flames. 2v2 as a push through the smoke. Will they be ready for it? A reload. The timing was perfect for KNG. But off for a second frag, and Steel again causing problems on the A bomb site for MIBR, taking it to a 4-2 scoreline. He's looking good early. That is a good sign for August. The August team. The August is up. They're all towards B. There's the flash, easily avoided by Taco. He's got 2, he's got 3, and Lucas will have the other 2. Very quickly done. Nice. Taco is headed towards long. There's no one there to challenge. And short has to be held here by Bolt, but he misses versus KNG. Now there's no long or short for August, and they're in trouble because it's really hard to defend with not much cover. No Molotov. There is a HE for Fur, but it's not quite as much as a Molotov. Make it very explosive. Will do chunks though, but now it's a 2 versus 2. Moving forward with the reload, that won't be quite the one for Neked. Skulls is the last one to fall. KNG delivering 3 kills, collecting some bits and bobs. And that's round number 9. And that's half time. 15 rounds have come, and there may be 15 rounds to go in the second half. Oh well, Phelps is getting started around the smoke. Not good for 3 though, but it's still a man advantage, made even better by Bolt. So now KNG's got to work really hard to pull this one off by the sandbags. He has to know that his time is limited here. He's got a smoke in case of a Molotov or some kind of push. Now, how do they deal with this? The bomb is planted for him. How long does he focus on one side for a man like KNG? Oh, and there it is. He makes it look so easy.
That's amazing.
That's unbelievable.
He's 15-2, James.
He's 15-2. He's feeling it. That's why he's on the team. You love to see it.
This looked like Phelps was about to just end the dream of the 16-0 for MIBR there. This was so smart as well that he gets the smoke down immediately and that he doesn't plant the smoke in the sandbags too much. It's like to one side.
Shaft. Dolomite even. Lucas swinging and taking Steel out. Steel gets taken out for once. He's been... Well, he was good on Dust 2. Not good enough, though. Unfortunately for the August squad. Now, Skulls will plant the bomb. He's got 3 kills. He requires an ace just to get to 4 rounds. It's been hard from start to finish. He rings the bell. That's a beautiful finish from Skulls, but can he find Fallen as well? He's got 14 bullets left, and there is the ace, the headshot at the end. Great work from Skulls. The ace in the pistol round. Just for the 4th round for the August team.
That was pretty sweet. That first peek out where he headshot that guy, immediately went back for the frag to get the one-on-one. Dang.
Pop.
He's looking good.
He's looking real good. I think he's looked like their best player.
I agree.
Yeah.
By another. Taco from the back now being checked for. That's a huge headshot from him. The HE is delivered and Steel runs for his life towards the other side of the map. Collects the USP on the way.
Ooh, we can get that good plant too on the other side of the bomb box. Oh, he's not even gonna do it.
Planted for everywhere.
I like the plant on the other side of the loot boxes though, so you could see it from the scaffolding area.
Looking for the flank. Oh my god, the movement from Taco. He just dodged and weaved and juked the hell out of that one. And that's gonna be the match. Great play from MIBR, great clutches from them, and it looks like everyone's left the server. Except Taco's got to defuse the bomb.
Yeah, they've all left.
I don't know when I lost. Can he not defuse now? What's happening here? Or is he just waiting?
He's having some fun.
What if he was trolling?
Style points.
Play of the shots here with the initial push down towards middle. It was voxic that managed to take down the bomb and make things very problematic. I didn't think Chris J stood a chance there, Alex. That was one.
One of Res needs to die now, and now all onto Lecro. The bomb's not planted for him. It's frozen on the defuse. Great first frag. He can do this. He's got the time, and Lecro, 4 frags in that round, brings the 9th home for the Ninjas.
We haven't seen one of those from Lecro in a while. That is excellent work. It looked like he was pretty absent from the situation there. He was at the bottom of middle watching for transitioning players from the arch side. He arrives with a couple of seconds to spare. First shot is beautiful. Second shot is just perfect. Look at this. He was ready for that. Side as we enter round number 15 of their CT campaign. This doesn't seem to make sense. There it is. Rops has had a decent game. He's done everything he can. He's done great work from that pit. Done what he can to buy them rounds, but still, it's never quite enough.
Gets the info. Woxic forced off though, and NIP, they could actually be accelerating into this one. Carrigan playing his usual positioning, Unison, and again with the double kill, Carrigan and Rox working in perfect unison. The two of them have done almost all of the hard work. Only one remains, one obstacle today. Not the first time we've said that on Inferno for mousesports, and Moxic caught by Plopsky. This 1v2 becoming doable. He hasn't got the weapon for it though. Rops admittedly low. There is a scout within arm's reach, but he would have to expose himself. Flashes for Rops.
He just needs to run the timer down here. 30 HP. He has a slight advantage in that regard, but he knows he has to force Rops to plant the bomb here. Plopsky might get impatient though. Spots him, knows he's got a bit of time still. 15 seconds now, gets in a better position.
Oh, that's beautiful now. Oh, he can push him, and the timing's brilliant. Plopsky with a 1 versus 2 with a UMP. Mouse had their best shot yet, and it's taken from them by the new addition. Here we go. This does look like they're going to at least throw the nades. Whether or not they commit is a different question. forZe to be tested on Pit. Preemptive smoke to fake the presence. He's actually looking to relocate. It's fast, and Lecro's dealing with it. forZe 2 from Pit. Another one over the edge of the smoke before Carrigan can get to him. Now 2v2.
Yeah,
Carrigan's done everything for Mouse.
Yeah, he's done a great job. He's the one keeping them in this. 3 kills for himself, still alive and kicking. Didn't take any damage for that one. They've actually got a huge advantage. There's barely any opportunities here for NIP. They do have smokes and HEs over. They need the pit together now. They'll actually probably take down the player there. We'll see if that's the case. It's going to be Voxic lying in wait towards the pit on top of the bicycle right now, waiting for their moment to strike. They do not have a kit right now, so they need to get their skates on. Carrigan has been so good in the second half. The star player of the T side for sure, trying to keep him in the game. Sprays wildly, and it will be Carrigan looking for the ace now. That's his 4th picked up. Looks like they've done enough to win the round, but will he close things out? He absolutely will. It's 5 kills for Carrigan, keeping the dream alive. Now you can see them starting to believe, Alex.
Yep, Stern.
They haven't really acted quickly upon this one. They're going to go for a contact play, but the CTs know exactly what's coming.
They work it out time after time, but let's see if they can profit from it. Very similar scenes this time, though. AZ's there to back him up, and in a very big way. Lovely from AZ. Previously, GameLegion went 1 for 1, but there was no one there. This time, AZ's right there behind him. And that turns the tide of this round completely. He can back away. Job done. Round over. Unless Simple, of all players to be left in the clutch, more than capable.
It's heaven. Electronic, it's such a strong position. It's going to be so difficult to flush him out.
Both just look almost impossible to take a successful fight. Yugi would have to hit the fastest of flicks to catch Simple, especially given his off angle here. Tap of the head, nice from Yugi, but Electronic, it was such a prime position, he doesn't have to move a muscle. Yugi does have a smoke and a kit though, that's where his pressure could come from. Instead he goes hunting, and the comms, or perhaps the expectation just wasn't there. I was expecting Electronic to have repositioned, presents his bottom.
Pushing right past the Flames, able to come out away with 1. Healthy players for Nemiga here on the retake. The same can't be said for GamerLegion as they look to get this bomb planted. Bit of a gap in the smoke. Rusty has made it just past the sight line, and it's he who strikes first. Hudgy finds the kill. Rusty able to respond in kind. Surely not. Might just overpower Robo here in final moments, and he does. The Krieg. Tapping play from the underpass to the connector, and it's surprised we don't see Nemiga make some sort of counter-aggressive play. Try and find the advantage right back, get a bit of space. Robo pushing past the smoke towards jungle. Rusty must recognize that aggression is on the horizon here for the CT side. Joe has to be this killing connector, but Robo finds it. Hampus, 1 versus 3, up in hand. He's going to be able to back himself away, but not quite. Robo missed a couple of times on the retreat. Roster, for consistency reasons. But a good way to start round number 20. First kill there for Nork. Plesson is close, waiting for the smoke to fade. Hachi thought he had the backstab, but the timing there from Hampus, and at a distance with the Krieg. He's found 3. Probably just needed 2 more seconds. Run away. Fine. Oh my goodness, Plesson gets the double. He goes for the peak. That's the first time he's had the AWP in hand, and he's already pulled up something massive. This is a Nemiga full buy round. Almost immediately shut down. Plus has been having a very good game so far on this 3rd map. Doesn't seem to matter what gun he has in hand. Rounded out 100 ADR. Nemiga executing towards B. 3 players here for the CT side. Slowly working forward. Pleasant's trying to spam the common angles, trying to make sure he doesn't get caught out, especially with this upward position from Box. He's keen to it. He had his eyes and scope ready on the angle, and in fact finding at a distance distracting. It's Box. Try and get things done, but they need to recover this bomb. Pleasant finally tracks that player down. Hudgy had his position been compromised. Pleasant seems to have spotted Mount around the corner, though, his head covered by the bricks. At the very least, he's low. Will he find the timing? Oh, Joe springs into action. Pleasant, one more bullet should seal his fate, and Joe gets it. The backstab is perfect. I think a bit of noise made towards short. They were so convinced it was going to be the flanking play. Maybe just not realizing that the smoke had faded. But it gives Joe the space. Rotating a couple of their players internally within the A-bomb site. Not going for any early pressure, however. Ooh, Box is going for a bit of a change. Okay, the flash is perfect! The spray transfer as well! Never mind. I take it all back. They are making changes, and Nemiga gets straight into the face of GamerLegion, and they're still not done.
Wrap towards the arch position. Nose over in pit. There's the left-hand angle taken away, and HZ just has to hold up the line. There's another one. Pistol out. Tries to find the final man, but it's Ian remaining. Has to stop the C4 from going down. That's stuck towards pit. He's going to have to make another tricky cross, and the smoke placed down. The flick missed and whiffed. It's Ian to try and stop this bomb, the C4 from being dropped, and M4 picked instead, and Raftu's attentively watching this smoke, full attention. All eyes ahead. As Raftu towards pit, just holding down the angle, and there's a great headshot. SKADE looked a little tricky and slimy for a couple of moments, but it's Rockin, the first man to open. Of course, just with the pistols here. That's quite a necessary evil there, but they're going to push right through the smoke. They get stuck. HC, he's going to get an easy spray down there. Just no contest, no even damage dealt. DD will finish this one. That position for probably 4 years at this point, since the previous iterations of Overpass as well. DD, multiple headshots on towards the B bomb site. Is he watching, waiting for a third defender? An overexposure there for Wayne Waker as he finally drops, as Denny certainly wants this one. There's another headshot. It's 8. Ran tosses that Molotov straight through. There's actually 4-6 forward, and caught reloading. Does get finished away by DD there, who's able to find another pair of players. Raftu then dropping. It's 1-3. They're just 3 frags away from a grand final here in Europe. It's another DD spray down. Only Rockin remains as he also falls. It's 6
damage as they ran through that Molotov. That's trying to make his way out the door, but he will fall at the feet of his teammate. Mixwell has the kit in front of him, but now he will lie next to Daps. They will lose heat together. Oh, this is very back and forth now. That would have been an important frag, but Infinite is delivering the frags. Automatic 78, 6 HP. Infinite not shy to re-peak, showing his prowess as Singularity moved to 11. Lack of tracers. Kusta with very, very poor timing there.
It's full bot here too.
Yeah, not the best of starts, but there may be holes in the game here from Singularity. And Automatic's got himself 3 Deagle kills unanswered. Where's the comms? Ooh, caught with a grenade again, but he's buying time for his teammates. He's got 4 Automatic, he's got the MP5.
Doing this, they work there. Right. Next well with that AWP.
Tuesday lunches at the morgue.
There we go, Mixwell. It's an easy 3K. So this is pretty simplistic. Obviously, we're starting to see some of what is lacking for Singularity when we move into that T side. T sides, but appalling T sides and vice versa. I love the depth to that.
All that noise made outside, and Cloud9 have a very forward position. As you can see behind Mini. Meanwhile, Daps is spreading the well. Almost a third in Infinite. And the bomb will soon be seen, and he keeps delivering. It's an attempted punish, but there's so many angles here for the CTs. There's number 5. 10's taking out the last player. Perhaps with some great timing. Cloud9 with just too much real estate, and it seems like Singularity are out of ideas, out of position.
Quite the shot for him to make this one work, or quite the miss for Infinite. Oh, okay, well, there you go. The inhuman reactions were ready.
Oh my.
And just like that, it is a chance. It's just Daps left though, so the chance has been squandered perhaps. Nice 4K from Robbie. I feel like we've got to catch that flick from Kusta. That was savage.
It's just that random erratic move. And late smoke on the edge. And here, start the proceedings. Oh, he just... Oh my god, how's he got a second kill out of that? That's unbelievable. 2 versus 2, 18 seconds left, and now it is 1 automatic, going for the biggest plant possible. There will be Kriegs, though, for the CT side. Doesn't make a play towards long, but the CTs are doing exactly that. They've got a Krieg in hand, and if he doesn't expect this in time, he's going to get popped immediately.
What a crazy round, and automatic is going to have to come out huge here. Looking for that. Oh, he's so exposed right now. The timing's bad. He's going to get caught out in the open. He's going to just barely get to short in time. Spots one, but the Krieg is next to go. As Ben is going to push forwards onto the bomb site. There goes the smoke. He doesn't have any other utility to throw that bomb, and the defuse comes in. Oh, he's got the... Oh, he doesn't have the lineup. Oh, no, it's close. That was really close. Automatic gets it with the quad kill, though, and the damage has been huge. Goes for it straight away, finds the one, looking for at least a second. He can just hold on to this position, and they're forced into the bomb site. They know they have to go because of the pressure of the flank. Mixwell takes Infinite down, but there's 30 seconds to plant the bomb. There's still a player on the bomb site. There's another one, is Ben, who's towards the stairs as well. So right now it's very difficult. The play made with the flashbang, and looks like Alone looked the wrong way. The fake to draw out a player, and there are the trades. 1 versus 1. Mixwell goes for the safe plant. Does he know where Stellar is?
Did he hear a jump? Oh, I think he's got him. Oh, he's seen him, but can he get him? Oh, his head, his cap. One side to another and mix.
Deagle is facing the Deagle like that at range with the Mac 10. What are you doing? Okay, Pone Alone there to control the situation. Out comes the smoke. Getting caught from what he thinks is behind. That forces him to miss the smoke. Causes him, I should say. This is extremely worrying right now for Singularity. The level of stress must be so high. Oh, they're going to jump through the smoke. It's perfect for Pone Alone. He's got the back 10.
Oh my goodness.
An ace is required.
They don't deserve it.
They don't deserve it. They don't deserve it.
And the reason why they don't deserve it is because they know this round is a full
So this defensive clutch. One player holding through is card right over the box, eliminates that AWP. He's going to jolt back up for a secondary headshot. Oh, and all three! Khan shuts down the A-bomb site, twists and turns to find DD. And that is another round on the board for SJ. 6-6 is there down there from Jampy. Should be a shutdown on the B-bomb site. HZ next. DD. Oh, in from behind. Oh, another headshot. How the hell does he manage that? Flicks right up for man number 3. He only had 1 bullet in the barrel as well, and with Sadix closing in from behind, this round that seems totally over now needs to be clutched away. The man plant short and HC does drop. It's a Krieg picked by DD, and Sadix just needs to hit 1 to 2 shots towards the body. As DD needs a big fat headshot. Can Sadix round the corner? He's not taking this corner perfectly, but does find it at the end of the day. Krieg picked. Doesn't even want the AK. That's a bit, well, a little bit disturbing. I don't know why you wouldn't want that AK. I think a lot of... Even in these closer situations, SJ have been mauling their opposition, and there is another spray down. Mo finds a pair, but on 2 HP, he has to be able to find the final man from behind. David, he's very much not aware of this red position. Finally, the core's coming through. There's a possible potential headshot, but SJ, the most decisive championship point.
He gets the first one. It's down to Kios in a 2v1. And he's gonna have to try to clutch this round here. Oh, what a headshot on jump! It's a 1v1 now! It's a triple for Chaos, and keep in mind, this was an eco round. Keep in mind, this was an eco round. SJ Gaming, if they lose these kills, if he wins this last one, it's a 1v3 clutch. Arvid against Kios here. No kit on Kios, he's gonna have to work fast. And now he's gonna hear this. Arvid hears it from CT. And oh, what? No way, Arvid, you're riffing all the shots there. That was a free kill. And Kios is gonna win it. Kios winning. He doesn't even know where he's getting shot from. And he remains to win it with a 7 HP. 7 HP. He's all by himself here. Molly coming through. Is it too late though? They're going through it. Damage is being dealt, but no kill yet. And there we go. Great shot from Ramsey. There's a second guy right there. Oh, his shoulder peeks him. Great bait here from the T's. But Toric is right there to pick up the pieces, both for Toric. And the final one is Karn on short. 2v1 here. 50 seconds remaining. He doesn't even have the bomb. It's done. CTs can just hide. CTs can just hide. He gets dinked as well from CT. What? He's going all in the open. It's 6 seconds. It's 8 HP on Toric. Ooh, if he just gets one of those Glock shots. Why is the CTs peeking like that? He had 8 HP. If he just hit one, there's no bullets. This is so awkward at this point. It's a 2v2. And they're all 4 is so low. But the Deagles not gonna hit the shot. It's down to just kills. 2 versus 1 here. He has to nail them. He nails the first one. It's a 1v1 now. He does have a kit, Karn. He does have a kit. But it's a 1 Deag from Kios. And he makes it work with just a few pistols, Syman. They pick up the round. And can you believe it? Can go here for SJ. And there are 2 players close in banana here. The flash coming through. And there's the first one. But they're gonna line up for they're not checking the tree. There's a great double initial play here from Kios and Nilan. And there's the third from Kios. Jumping, not hitting the shot. Great. Nilan gets the first. And that means... Oh, good nade on the Arvid up to 40. Another nade, not too much there that time around. But they're all 4 people on banana. The 5th guy's coming here as well. It's gonna be a 5v2 on the B side. And here they go. Smoke being deployed. Flash is going out. Great flash here on the CT side. And oh my goodness, Nilan is just taking every single one down.
Quickly to the circumstances, and they're trying to figure it out. And that's a nice play from Jush. Just goes on top to get the kill. He's got 3 to his name right now. Now Soker finds himself in an awkward spot. We'll take the first, but it's a 1v1 with bomb now planted, which is basically an ally for Bubsky. It's going to come down to the wits. Spotted the player now. That's the indication. They're dancing around the train car. Bubsky wants to go on high. And that might pay off, to be fair. Soker just an inch away from spotting his head. There's the information. Wants to go and force the fight. They've fallen off. Time is not his ally. No kit available. Soker has to find his kill immediately and will do so just in time. Should be able to get the defuse out here. And Movistar will take the pistol round. That really comes down to Easter's play from Thimbles.
Yeah. Absolutely massive. On the tricked side, and the CTs again kind of left guessing. This bomb has pushed him so aggressively. 100 inside the smoke. Soker with that retrieve creed, though, deadly, as we mentioned on the previous game. However, 100 going to get the drop. The trades keep coming back for the T side. The bomb will go down, and it's looking good for them. 2v2. However, the AWP on the retake, not really ideal. There's no utility for the T's. So there is that. You know, if they play it nice and slow, Movistar Riders can probably clear out some good angles and no real risk of the peaks coming in. Oh, but Alex, that's so unfortunate. He looked up instead of down to begin with. And Hunden will actually take the double kill all by himself. Sure, there's a lot of utility around, but all the same, should not be allowed to happen. It's back into the 3-on-3. Maybe spoke a bit too soon, though, as there's a flurry of frags coming in. The bomb's being planted, being held, in fact. And Soka goes on to the bomb train to find that. But quick headshots coming in from Bubsky to pick up the 8th round. As a very fast, aggressive round once again. Tricked are doing kind of what Prosto were doing, and almost going down, but not quite. Back into a 3-on-3, looking a bit more doable for Movistar Riders. However, the rotations are here. Nice little one-tap from Death, though. That individual prowess coming into play as he sprays down another. And now all on Shushush. Let's see, what can he find? In and around the bomb train. We'll get one. The other 2 are so very low, going to drop the bomb. And has a vague idea, but that's it. That's time again. Down to time. Down to a bit of an individual stepping up. Tricked are getting a little lucky in these past couple of rounds, you have to admit. And after time, Juice finds the kill. Salt in the wound, 13-8. And Tricked, I think, you know, I feel just...
Wipe their knife, they can knife you in the back.
When are you standing on people's heads?
Why can't you headshot
Have you seen
people
how
with
I
a
play,
knife?
Dan?
On 1.6, you could headshot people with a knife.
Yeah.
But we have the right-click backstab now, so at least there's that.
Ooh.
This is a buy round, let's not forget, from Trick. Doesn't look like it the way they're getting slaughtered on the outside. Stuck by T-Red.
They can't move forwards. They can't move forwards, and everyone's going to die. Not even... I don't think any
this is
Trick
bad.
player has shot at a... Good timing from Snacks. Just trying to delay them. Looking for those binks as they pass, but we'll find none. Belsky walking. Try peek from ramp. Nice flashbang comes in to deny Mihu. I'm not sure if that was a team flash or what that was. That was a flash from the T side, but they will take down Mihu regardless. Moving forwards, and Snatchy back in action. A nice flick there. Drops 2 players, and do they want to continue forwards? I don't know if they have any choice, but to try to force the issue here.
There's a crossfire set up for the CTs. Who's going to peek first? Veggie could do something devastating. There's the bait. The Snatchy comes up. There's a flashbang as well. And Hunden gets deleted. That's a big swing round for Virtus.pro. Really contributing
Sonic
in the server.
does everything.
Yeah. Zonic is the man. He's a great example. Shush is holding on for Tricked. He has the bomb. But there is time. There is time for Snacks to do something, but he needs more frags. Do you see 2 players there? Has he got the bullets for it? There's 3 now. But where do they make plays? They know a player is in heaven. No sound cues from the Molotov, I don't think. Down the vents. There's a flank, I think, for the heaven position. So Snatchy's got to create space in the meantime and try and avoid getting sprayed down. Somehow still alive. He's had a lot of utility around that tricky position, but down he goes, and Mihu starts to creep up the ladder. Surely nobody checks this. Oh, can he get to... Oh, they're lining up!
Oh,
Mass confusion, and that's game point for Virtus.pro. Snatchy doing a great job of staying alive. Want to play nice. Same stuff, different day.
Crazy formation.
VP moving into the B bomb site. Rotate has a good start with the P2000. Patient shots. Look how patient he is. That's unbelievable. And it's a very easy finish with a CZ from Bubsky, basing off of his teammate. And that is a solid hold of the A blockers, and there are some.
No one expects the underpass flank, though.
Yeah, disaster's showing, and that's going to be that for him. But PHR, he's been pretty damn good. Yuki was very, very nice with these impact frags, his clutches, and here's another one on the bomb bus. He's holding it, actually. PHR with a timely peek. He finds it just barely in time, almost winning that with the hold, Bubsky.
Yeah, I think if he's about a better gun, but he's saving for later rounds, even though this is like super important round.
Or if he's at the back throwing grenades, is he likely to pick up a weapon?
Oh my god.
On the way into the site? If, well, there's plenty of options for him. PHR left. If you're at the back throwing grenades...
He succeeded to chaos right now. Bubble hoped that the flashbang was any kind of successful. Poison could take the Opera down and does so with success. Second is not granted. Roger refragging his teammate, not putting the op out of the game because he saw a bit of a risk of taking that room. So Sush capitalized on one. Did he hear the bomb click? It doesn't feel like it. And that's now getting a little uncomfortable. Roach is already coming in from behind. Poison doesn't see a thing, and he is getting them all taken down. Dane is eliminating what has to be eliminated. And so, immediately, it's a shutdown. Long-range duels at this point in time. So Aker moves around, hopes desperately to find a kill, but that bomb, it hits the ground, and Hunden capitalizes on just what needed. Perfect swing from Sush. The op now knowing Poison. His pistol could do the change, and Sush plays around the ramp. He has a kit, fake it perfectly. Patience from Sush as he just waits it out. The timing needs to be perfect. Both are meeting, and the headshot is there. Poison is eliminating Sush exactly when needed. But they all died, and this is right now where poor money is in. Sounds harsh, but here comes the aggression. And so the M4's could strike. Number 1 is huge eliminated. And that is where danger might come close. Especially Bubsky is far away from the pack. Calix keeps on striking. The triple is here. And those fracks are so good as he goes for more and more and keeps up the defense of the Windigo side. Aker could be the next. He takes out Bubsky as well. But it was finally time to shine from Aker. No chance at all. Goodness gracious, Windigo send in the big guy, and he say you're not going anywhere on your own one. But his overpass is sort of the home soil of the new team. The aggression's there. Power is there. So tricked. Definitely on the right call here. Definitely on the right track. There it goes. Taking down poison. Not much more going to happen. Or at least, I don't believe it. It's the defense starting on the T side of this map. As Haji is eliminating not anyone yet. He's getting dinged himself. Calixo strikes into Roger, looking desperately for the second. He's making that one work. Everybody's falling down for Tricked at this point in time. For most definitely stand a chance to retake it, but they also need to find a frag fairly immediately or decide to go for the safe. Talking about it, here comes Huge and he's out. 2 more to go, 10 HP onto Haji. Most definitely don't make it that comfortable and they have to go for a decision. Here it comes. Haji has a chance to defuse that. He's trying to bait down Aker. He's gonna take him down, but is that enough time? 4 seconds to go for the defuse, and I think the kit makes it possible. It is Windigo getting number 7, and my goodness, it's not by the book, it's a little bit sloppy and dirty, but it works. And this is the only thing that matters. Windigo played dominant. As Roger comes in aggressively, nervous punishment combination with Calix, the Turkish duo that now strikes, doesn't even know who to go for. Knows there's one on the right. Calix, what kind of beast are you? As Roger comes in aggressively, nervous punishment combination with Calix, the Turkish duo that now strikes, doesn't even know who to go for. Knows there's one on the right. Calix, what kind of beast are you? He's going for more and more and more. And this is absolutely insanely good. My God. I'm in shock by how good this man is performing. Calix has the day to show the world what he is made of. But now it's only down to 2. Haji and Poison take down the final Dane on the server. The smoke was far away from successful. He knows where he stands. Whiffs the shot. Haji needs to help him. He was just getting way too much. The room he has now entered. The room he has gathered. Poison, no chance. Oh, shit.
When we're casting a lot of these CIS teams, we got to get used to seeing Dust 2 come through a lot. So it's going to be Zortei starting things off with an early 2 kills, make it 3. Great stuff in towards short. forZe walk right into the pistol.
Ooh, this is basically over. Jerry is eventually caught from the back.
But if Team Unique can get themselves enough rounds to make this game competitive already, that is a really good sign for them moving forward. And Nick goes in towards a long. It's going to be Flit who takes the initial damage. Kill comes in from Polt, and while forZe are falling apart right now, this is not the team we're used to seeing. And Team Unique will be gaining a lot of confidence off the back of this. 5-0 start. Polt with a sick quad kill in towards middle. And forZe are dealt with. 5-0.
On the other side with the AWP, but he gets the opening, and then Vicious doesn't react with aggression. He's just going to sit here. Another entry with the AWP for Ecstasy Power. Then Vicious also hits the deck, and forZe have got this round in the bag.
Well, Zortei, nice shot. A second as well. That is disgusting from Zortei. And while it is going to be just consolation frags, at least they're stylish.
Oh. Surely not. Oh my God! What is happening, Dinko?
I have never seen this. This is ridiculous. He doesn't get the ace, but what the hell was that?
Again, is playing up close. Quick trade towards mid, but that leaves B very vulnerable. FenVicious might be calling for assistance right now because he is isolated on this B site.
Well, contact pushing towards the B bomb site yet again. Vicious and the commit iron goal. Multi-kill comes in. Looking for the triple, and there it is. 3 kills come his way. Vicious holds the bomb site live. Sometimes they make plays just like, not to play CS.
Yes. Ooh. Nice work from Bolt. Drops the smoke at his feet. Peers over the top of it for the second kill. Oh, wow. Holt lines them up. Gets 2 more kills. Quad kill on the run. He'll be looking for more here, but the Molotov makes life difficult for him. So much damage dealt, but Holt gets the pick on towards Jerry. There's the trade. Zorte has to win a 1v2. He's already got the first.
My God.
Looking back around, Zorte wins the round for Team Unique. This man is on fire.
You've fallen into the past again, Alex, but Zorte seems like he's in the future. 2 kills. The spam is there. Jerry able to pick up Zorte. Robin walking in with a kill of his own. And Jerry will come back in. Great shot coming through. 4v3 advantage, starting with forZe, and actually does damage to the smoke as well. Jerry's been locking this position down alone. And another...
Just not able to do anything at this point. Jerry has found the first frag. Flicked again gets aggressive, but this time it pays off for him. The AK just mowing them down. Unique unable to trade, going 1 by 1, and Flick will take full advantage. Yeah, the deciding map of the series, one that we are ready to see play out. forZe in with the early man advantage after their incredible comeback over on Nuke. They're starting on their CT side. This is where they found their success on Nuke, so maybe they'll be looking to carry that form into Mirage. Second kill found for them. Robin turning around, somehow gets that kill. Facecrack should surely be finding that frag, but Team Unique stay within touching distance.
Slower pistol than we've been used to. Vicious just sitting back in the apartments. Doesn't want to overextend just yet with 50 seconds left. Might start his approach on through. Trying to find a close player. No one there. There's one on the bench, in fact, and he starts to rattle those shots off. Not picking up the headshot, though, and that might come back to bite him as Z-Power drops his teammate. Shinoy. Facecrack on the edge of the smoke. It begins to fade, and Robin is unveiled. Facecrack, not a fan of his present, decides to get rid of it, send it back. On the Z-Power taking away Passionoy. Eventually, the initial damage is finished off as Facecrack lines up 2. It's all on to Bolt. Well, he's alone. He had a massive performance in their opening game. Has sort of fizzled out a little bit, but...
It is certainly possible. They're going to be stacking a triple lane +1 towards the archway, and they're going to be right.
Whew. Attacker gonna get traded out really quickly. Summer and Apex, though, are exchanging blows, and it's Apex that comes out ahead with Shox's flash getting the assist.
Okay, never mind. I thought they weren't going to check that, but Apex does, so this is pretty much ticket the round.
Bentet, I was about to say, 1v3, and his position is about to be drilled in by RP.
Closet and working that smoke forward to the archway. Catches Bentet, transitioning back to his rifle from a nade, and now they have CT spawn control.
I'm going to go ahead and say this is by design. That is such a sick mind game play where he sprays the wall with knowing ZywOo's already up there. It baits them into thinking they're still in mid and that ZywOo's not close. That is such a sick play. It seems like such a simple thing. Meanwhile, Freeman, he's got himself another kill. Good to see. 30 seconds to go, and ZywOo's now going to make a move back over on Arches, catches Summer. As he tries to transition into library, and now they're encircling the A site. There's not much time left. All it would take for TYLOO to get the 1 kill, but it's not going to be happening just yet. It all rests on the shoulders of Freeman. He's had a rough game so far, and his difficult game continues, Dust. If he'd got a kill there, maybe it was due
for a big apartments explosion, as well as an attack up lane, it seems. Big entry from ZywOo.
Ooh, and the Max are going in first. They're landing kills. They've got a player advantage. They're not able to retrieve those guns just yet. Shox finally gets his hands on the M4 on balcony. Another smoke designed to block off arches and library. This is isolating Summer. He's by himself, but those 2 headshots are so crisp. Is it going to be enough for the rest of his team, though, to make a move on the side? I'm not too sure which way this round is going to fall. It's a pendulum of Counter-Strike. Post-plant, though.
Yeah. Somebody was so far away. It's taken up so much time to get back here. They do have a kit that gives them a little bit of time. Can they work this 2-on-2 out, though? It's
really a great crossfire established either from Vitality, but they're going to use that smoke to get Shox into Graveyard. Bentet not looking there. He's waiting for his teammate to move up through short side. Alex gets the first kill, and you can see that Bentet's completely alone. Somebody hadn't even pushed short yet.
Pascaz brings it into a 3-on-3.
Back and forth we go again. 3v3, sprinting through the lower tunnels in towards upper and to the B bomb site. And Calyx, well, he's still looking towards mid. Looks back to B at the right time. Smoke comes in a little bit late, though. He pulls out his rifle and finds 2 kills. No way. Calyx pulls it into the advantage for Windigo. Bomb plant coming through. And it's on to Haskaz to step up and show us what he's made of. Trying to make a name for himself here in the WePlay Forge of Masters. Should I say forge a name for himself? He's got a Molotov. He's also got a flash. Windigo are taking it so slow. They've got a kit and bubble, but they're really running this time down.
Yeah.
What is going on here? They're so slow. It's unbelievable. Molotov comes in. Haskaz has got a kill. I'm so confused. There we go. What a clutch from Haskaz, though. Double kill.
He's found an easy kill towards A long. Haskaz just giving away his life. This is the problem I was maybe thinking of with Vainox just sitting back. Are they going to be susceptible to these AWPs? And yes, they are. Losing 2 picks early, not expecting Windigo's angles with those snipers. And at this point, they're just going to group for the B hits. Oh, so easy for Calyx. Lining them up, knocking them down. Quad kill on the round. Ooh, I think my internet might be struggling here, Dinko. I'm not seeing...
Brilliant. Fantastic. Well, Lex is going to be winning. Calyx will come towards the door. Let's give it a headshot from the Turkish beast in the form of Calyx that was having a lot of fun on the server on Dust 2. But Vainox, this could be the ace for Argento. He's got 4 kills. He's done it all so far. He'd love to finish it off with an ace. An ace highlight against Windigo. Certainly wouldn't be bad to come out of this with. The tap comes in as MIBR goes over towards Monster. The time is ticking. No kit to play with in Argento. He's played this one so well. He doesn't even buy for a second, and there it is. The ace clutch coming in for Argento. And it's going to be 2-0 on the board for Vainox Gaming. And Argento alone, 1 versus 2, AK in his hands. He's had a big play already against Windigo. He'd love another one. He would definitely be the MVP of Vainox at the minute, but this is still looking solid. There's no kit for the CT side, but Argento starts to move in. He has to check the angle. That's the first headshot, looking for the player on the defuse. The tide ticking, but Argento, he finds the clutch. It's 3 coming his way, and he continues to have great form against Vainox. Currently on 8 kills. An ace earlier in the round, and